Hey guys, Donovan Questenberry here. Today we are going to be doing some underground drain flush. We have a yard catch basin here, and then on this side of the house we also have, I believe, 2 more drains that are connected to downspouts. They all, I believe, are emptying out on the back side of the house. We're going to first use our toilet bowl auger to get past the heavy, nasty debris. Then we're going to use our hydrojet, which is attached to our 8-gallon-a-minute power washer. A lot of folks ask what equipment we use. You need to use, in my opinion, a hydrojet. It blasts, breaks up clogs, and it flushes debris when running it from the exit. It'll flush all the nasty debris out. What type of pressure washer you need? The bigger the pressure washer, the better it is. Higher, PSI and higher gallons per minute, the better job you're going to get. You need to make sure that the tips that you use match the pressure washer. So I'm using an 8-gallon-a-minute, so I need about an 8.0 tip. And then your line size on your jetter hose also plays a factor on how much gallons per minute you get. We're using a 1/4-inch line, which means that I'm not going to get a full 8 gallons a minute, but it's still good enough for what we use. The 1/4-inch, you're flexible enough to get around little bends and turns, but if you bump it up to like a 3/8 or anything like that, the line gets a lot stiffer and it's tough to maneuver around T-bends and Y sections that are in your underground. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so here we got a little cheap toilet bowl auger, and that's to help get around it. And then Ryan has a more sturdy one. Just start putting it in there. I'll hold it, start twisting it. So Ryan's just gonna start twisting that thing around and spinning it and feeding it in. So he's pushing down and feeding it in at the same time. All right, wait. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of rocks in here. So we got a bunch of rocks. This is gonna be a muddy mess to get undone. We're just trying to get past this to begin with. Let's see. Yeah, we just gotta keep going. So I'll hold this. And so if you got a bunch of rocks like we do, keep spinning it, Ryan. That's more important than pushing, and then push down gradually. Not a whole lot, just keep spinning. No, just keep spinning. All right, pull it out. Yeah, we're not getting very far with this one. Yeah, I can barely get my hand in there. Let's go the other direction. See if we can go the other way. All right, go for it. All right, so that one's going all the way in, so we know this direction is a lot clearer. And what it could be is over here, this might all be just rocks, and this could be draining this direction. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try jetting it out this way, but this all could be just rocks underground, so that when water seeps in, it'll go through those rocks and filter in here and then drain this way. Here's where the drain is. All this muck that's below here, all this dirt, needs to be cleaned out regularly so it doesn't get into the pipe like it is here. Yep. All right, so we have our jetter line all looped out into a big loop without any kinks, so we don't want this right here. It's a nice, big, long, continuous loop. All right, Ryan is feeding the jetter into the underground drainage. Go ahead and feed it in. Now I can hear up here where it is coming up one of the downspouts, or yep, right here. All right, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come down here, help Ryan, and we're gonna keep the pressure on, and we're gonna slowly pull the line back, and that's gonna, the jets that are facing backwards are gonna flush out the line in reverse. Okay, so that's the same drain. We're just slowly pulling it backwards. And when we hear that the tip is about right in this area, I'm gonna let off the pressure, and all the water will start coming out here. You can see I got the water flowing right now. Tell me when to stop. All right, you see the nasty stuff that came out of there. Now that drain is low and clear. All right, time for the next one. Okay. You got a clog right there?
Yeah.
Are you past it?
Yep.
I hear it up there somewhere.
Yeah, I hear it. Coming out anywhere?
I don't know, it might be the same one. All right, here, hold it. It's the neighbors. That's come actually over here to the neighbors.
Get theirs done for free.
There you go, get it done for free. All right.
Pull that down.
We'll go ahead and back flush this one as well. Hope this next one's in the front house. All right, let's go for door number 3.
I just want to see if there's one over there.
Yeah.
This is right there. Go ahead, go. Nice.
All right, so we fed the jetter in this direction. As you can see, the water's backing up now, and it's gonna start filling this up. We're hitting a dead end. It's probably not a clog. That's when Ryan actually went this direction, because we're trying to find where the end of it is. Notice right here, water started coming up out of the ground. And so what we have is, all right, Ryan, let go. All right, so what we have right here, is a pop-up emitter. Let's see if we can dig this out without it being...
There's the edge of it right there.
Yeah, covering roots. Ah, there we go. There we go. So here's the pop-up emitter, and it got covered up by mulch. So when the water level rises, this cap raises up, okay, and it drains over this direction. So what we have going on now is, if we look at this level right here, so see where that's level. And then this is level. So that's a water level. So this is basically filled all the way up to the top. And we got what? 4 or 5 inches right here? So we got 4 or 5 inches. Well, 4 or 5 inches, and this is still below the current mulch level, right? You see where that kind of is at? So this will always, because they built up the mulch so much, this here will always back up and overflow up there on the sidewalk before the water can raise up high enough to drain out over here. So this needs to be extended till it gets downhill. It needs to be extended probably another 20 feet to fix this problem. And then it'll never back up over here. And then obviously don't cover the top of it. You know, don't cover the top of the pop-up. And that's all there is, folks. All right, job well done. You know, it's just a matter of running the jetter, finding your exits, from the exit, back flush everything. Got water going in here. We are draining, but it's filling all the way up to the top again because of the high location of the outlet. You can see here we are draining water, but if this were lower down here, more of it would drain at one time, and the drain would be able to handle a lot more flow. But as it is right now, we do have water flow.